What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Boston Red Sox versus Colorado Rockies Major League Baseball matchup going down Monday, July 7th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so. We have a lot of action lined up for the week ahead. We've got Major League Baseball and WNBA on the board, so make sure that you check those out. You know, maybe the dog days of summer, but there's still plenty of money to be made, plenty of action to be had. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout and get 15% off your purchase. And we've also hit our goal of 250,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. I appreciate each and every one of you that's helped us get to where we are today. But if you haven't already hit that subscribe button by now, please do so, and it'll help us reach our next one. If you haven't, you're new to our channel, welcome. I can assure you we're going to make you some hefty amounts of money, and it's going to start here going to Fenway Park for this matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Colorado Rockies. The Red Sox sending out Richard Fitts for the start in this one, while the Rockies will counter with Austin Gomber. And, you know, Gomber's coming off a back-to-back 5-inning decent performances against a couple of tough lineups last time out. You know, against the Dodgers and the Astros. Gave up a combined 3 runs on 12 hits, but only had 2 strikeouts. And the lack of strikeouts is concerning for me when it comes to Austin Gomber. Not necessarily that he's a strikeout-dependent starter, but you'd like to see more than 1 strikeout per start. But, I mean, at least the control is there. So, I think that Gomber, you know, could be a solid option in spots. I just don't know if this is a spot where I really want to back, you know, the Rockies with Gomber here, because you're going against a Boston lineup that hasn't been the best team in baseball against left-handed pitching, but they've been pretty good against lefties in the last 2 weeks, hitting .269. Their team OPS numbers are some of the best in baseball, just outside the top 5. Their isolated power numbers are top 5. They do have a 25.4% strikeout rate, but again, against Austin Gomber, that hasn't really seemed to, you know, play too much of a factor. And I think that the Red Sox can get to Gomber here. Now, the problem for the Rockies and getting Gomber any sort of run support is the fact that the Rockies are coming off a Coors Field series without any day off in between. And while, you know, some people may say, well, the Rockies are used to that. They're used to, you know, sort of having that adjustment period. Doesn't make it any easier. And, you know, the Rockies have gone from a team that was actually quietly hitting well against right-handed pitching, you know, early on, to now a team that's really not that good against righties. They're sort of back to regression mode. And, you know, in the last 2 weeks against righties, dead last in isolated power. Their team OPS numbers are second worst in baseball. They're hitting just .217, which is bottom 5, and a 29.1% strikeout rate is the highest in baseball, 2.5% higher than the Athletics, who have the second highest strikeout rate over that 2-week time frame. Now, Richard Fitts, you know, not necessarily a strikeout-dependent starter, but when we saw extended, you know, innings for Richard Fitts, you know, he actually had 6 strikeouts against the Los Angeles Angels, you know, a couple starts ago. 3 innings of 1-run ball for the Red Sox against the Reds in his last home start. And I think that this is just one of those games that, you know, where the Red Sox are just simply the better lineup, the more trustworthy lineup. They really took it to the Washington Nationals in this past series, this past weekend, and I just feel like the Red Sox are, like I said, going to get it done here. I feel like they have the more trustworthy relief staff, you know, even though Boston's bullpen hasn't been outstanding. I think it's going to be good enough here, especially in this matchup. So while I'm not a fan of backing the Red Sox with Fitts as the starter, I think he's going to be good enough here. Give me the Red Sox on the run line in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. Why are Pick Dawgz? Check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.